Alright, y'all. Yeah, now I want to show y'all some stuff. This is a video from some of my pickup games that I've had in the past. I'm trying to show y'all this because I want y'all to see exactly what it is I'm trying to get y'all to work on. Like I said, the concept of level one and higher level basketball is kind of new to you guys, so I wanted to give you guys like some real footage so you can kind of see what I'm trying to say. So what I'm gonna show y'all is just a couple of clips, and then I'm gonna kind of dissect something, regarding whatever the clip is. So just remember, anytime I say left corner, I mean that side of the basket that's furthest away from the camera right now, and anytime I say right side, I mean right here, that this side right here, that's right here in front of the camera right here. Okay, so let's see what we got. So so on this one, right? This is what I mean by seeing your options. So immediately, as soon as I touch the ball, you can see it's 1 second into the video, literally, and I'm already putting my eyes down the court, seeing my options. My teammates are everybody that's in black or in a dark color. So if you see them in a dark color shirt or something like in a dark color shirt, that's my teammate. So right now, immediately as I catch the ball, I see this dude right here in the pink shorts, right here in front of the camera on this right side, in the hat, and this tall dude. So right now I'm looking at this gap. So I see obviously a big gap from the half court down because people are still coming back on defense. I see a big gap right now that can be taken advantage of. So right now I'm looking to see if there's anybody I can launch the ball up to for an easy layup. Okay. In this case, no, the defense is rushing back. So because I still see that gap, I pass it up here to this dude so he can either have an open shot or he's gonna be able to attack the gap right there because look at all the space he has right there. So right now he's the best position to score. So I pass it up to him. He sees that gap. He's a good player. He sees that gap. He goes to attack it. The defense closes in on him. Now this is what I mean right here between high level and low level basketball. First of all, if he's low level, he would have just shot this shot, and that's what somebody who plays level one basketball would do. For me, right here at the top at the right wing, right here in front of the camera, he's like, if I was a low level player, I would stay in one spot and just sit there and watch my teammate suffer when he's getting guarded by two people. Instead, I came and saw that he had trouble. I filled into a gap. I spoke. I said, "Hey, ball, 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 ball." Called for it. Now look, the entire because he also sees his options. He's able to do some. He's able to know what he can do with his options right here. So obviously, because I spoke and went to this corner and moved, opened my mouth and did something, both of these guys ended up coming to me. He ends up getting a wide open layup, and I just created a scoring opportunity without having to need the ball. So that's one example. Next example. So again, same teammates, everybody in dark color shirt. They're on my team. So this one, I kind of wanted to show you guys. So this guy right here, he catches the ball right here. He's a level one basketball player. Okay, and let me show you how you can tell the difference. So first of all he has a wide open layup right here in the gap. He doesn't take it. His first thing he does before he even caught the ball. He didn't even catch the ball first. He literally just touched the ball with one hand and immediately started dribbling. So he's already eliminating his options. That's low level right there, just immediately dribbling without doing anything. Secondly, he instead of trying to attack that gap, he decides to pull back because he wants a three, which is a bad shot. He sits up here, dribbles in the corner, sitting up here trying to get his own shot, still looking for his own shot. The defense is literally walking back and they're fully set all the way back. I was wide open. The reason why I say he's low level because right here, if you're not gonna attack that gap, the next best thing is to throw it to me right here so I can attack the gap and either I'm gonna score or I'm gonna be able to find somebody else who's also finding a gap. That was low level sign number two right there, and then again dribbling, low level sign number three. He keeps dribbling in one spot. He shoots it right here, looking for his own shot. He makes it, which obviously anybody can make or miss a shot, but everybody on the court that's high level, that the rest of the players on our team, we know that he's not high level. So that kind of shifts how we play with him. So let's keep going. Let me show you some more. So let's see. Okay, now we got the ball. All right. So now you can see me right here on this right side, dribbling up the court. Right now, again, I'm looking at the gap. You see this big gap. 3 point. Nobody's inside the 3 point line right now. So I'm rushing, trying to hurry up and trying to hurry up and get to that gap before anybody notices. Now, obviously, that dude in the gray tank top right there and the black sweats that's inside the paint right now, he saw it and went to go close it up. So now, because I still have this gap right here in this corner, this right side corner, this big space right here that I'm running to right now, I still go there. And I'm looking. You see that dude in the blue shoes in the black tank top right there, on the opposite side. That's my teammate. I'm looking at him. And I'm looking at the back, and I'm looking at my scoring opportunity right now. Option one is me scoring. Option two is me dumping a pass off to him, and he's already going to the spot where he needs to be to get that layup. Right here in this situation, the angle I was taking, I didn't have a good outlet or a good angle to get him that pass. And that dude in the white shirt and the pink shoes is at the free throw line, was coming down to stop it. So I just decided that me shooting was the best option. Got a basket right there. Cool, good money. Now, again, I'm dribbling up the court again. Okay. So now, what I'm looking at right here, like I'm looking at the gaps. So right now we're at the gaps. The gap is this entire baseline right here. Nobody's down here. And then look what I see in the corner in that black shirt and the blue shoes. I see a wide open teammate of mine's. To that right now is the best option to score right now. So I'm looking at him right now. The problem is I don't have a good angle to get him this ball. So I changed direction to get over here to this side. So that way now I can put some pressure on this side of the basket because he's open, and that's where the gap is. So now I'm going through, and now you have this dude in the paint all by himself with the great tank top on. Now, if I attack this gap now I'll make him have to make a decision. Either he's gonna go to that corner and guard that guy, or or um or he's gonna stop me from driving to the paint. I'm using my ability to drive to help my teammate get an open shot, and then my teammate's using his ability to shoot to make an opening for me to get a layup. So I'm taking care of him, he's taking care of me, and now we end up in a good situation. So again, I attack him. That the defender decided to go take away the three. So now option one, level one, that's our best option right now, and I go finish the layup. Okay, let me see. We keep going. Right now, what I want you to realize right here is I want you to see how thinking basketball and just moving around can create opportunities without you ever having to even touch the ball. Okay, so right now I'm dribbling the ball. Okay, I pass it away because I don't see any really good gaps that aren't being covered right now. So I pass it, move it around to find some more gaps, to create some more gaps. So now look at this. So you got the dude here on the right side block in the blue shoes. You got this dude in the corner in the black shirt right here, and then you got me at the wing right here. All three of us, none of us have the ball right now. We're all just moving. I'm cutting to the basket because I see a space. This dude popped up because I just vacated up there. This dude in the corner, he was about to go up to the key, but saw the other player going, so he just filled out to the other corner where he sees a space. And all we're doing is just moving the space. Wherever you don't see somebody, just move to that space. All you gotta do is keep it moving around, so that way, whoever does have the ball has something to look at to be able to create and choose or pass or whatever he's got to do off of it. So that dude's over there now. We're creating options for him. We're just moving around in space, and he's looking for the best option. They give a handoff. And so now that dude in the blue shoes right here, he went to go get the ball and vacated that top wing spot. I went up there to fill it in because he just left. So that's the new spot. We're just constantly moving. And then now that I moved up, my defender that's guarding me right here in the white shirt, notice how he went from down to the block to moving up there with me. So now I moved up because I moved. This dude attacks the gap. You see nobody's in the paint right now. He attacks the gap. And then this dude, because he attacks the gap, sees the gap right here in this corner in the by the bright block right here that's opening. He ends up sliding down. He ends up getting the layup. Okay, the point I'm trying to make to you guys is that if you just go look for the gaps, opportunities will find you. You don't have to look very hard. I want you to look at this play real quick in real speed, so that way you can see just how smoothly it happens, how quickly it goes. And I want you to make sure y'all know that I don't know any of these guys. We're all just strangers in here hooping. This is just basketball strategy. We don't got no plays. We don't got nothing like that. Everybody's just looking for gaps and moving around, and opportunities find each other. Just period. It's simple enough. Okay, let's see what happens. They get the ball here. Now look at me. I'm at the right underneath the rim on the other side of the court. That's me in that blue shirt, obviously. So now we're coming around. Now right now, again, look, I'm looking up right now. All I'm looking for is where the gaps are. So right now you see that left side corner on the far end, that's vacant. Right under the basket, that's vacant. Right here in this corner, that's vacant. Pretty much anywhere inside the 3 point line is vacant. So right now, that's where I'm running to. Okay, now as time goes on, people fill in those vacancies, but I still see a But I still see a lane to the basket. I still see a gap right here. So I just make a cut to the basket, and then he goes up here, throws a lob, and gets it. Now I want you to look at this. I don't know these guys. We don't have any plays. All I did was see the gap. I ran to the gap. I didn't know this. I didn't know he was gonna throw this pass. I wasn't even ready for this pass. I had to get ready. I had to get ready like midway. You see, I'm not even. You see, I had to chop my feet and get ready to jump. I was not ready for this pass. I ran to the gap and that opportunity just found me, and now I have a bucket. And that's how easy it is. You just run to the gaps and allow yourself to find those opportunities. Now watch this. Now you can see me over there. I'm dribbling on the far left side in the back court. On the other side of the court, I'm dribbling down the court. We're in a little kind of like fast break situation. So I'm dribbling down, right? I'm looking at the gaps. Again, nobody's past half court yet, so I'm looking all throughout that half court, just seeing who goes through, who doesn't. Okay. Now I'm looking to see if I have any teammates that are running. You can see the dude in the blue shoes and the dude in the blue shorts in the back. They're not in play right now, so I'm not really looking at them. You can see on that far left side that dude in all black, the white dude that's all black right there on that left side up there. And then you can see this dude in the pink shorts and the gray shirt that's right here in front of the camera. So I see that right now the dude in the hat and the dude right here that's in front of this camera, tall dude, he's he's in the best position to score right now because there's nobody on him, and he has all that space right there to attack. So I know that either he's gonna get a wide open shot because I'm passing it to him right now, or he's gonna be able to attack that gap. So I pass. So now instead of dribbling it and we're looking for my own shot, I just get it out of my hands, pass it early because he's in the best position to attack. So he gets it, looks at the basket, defender bites on it a little bit, he attacks the gap, goes and makes a layup. Good money. Okay. Now this is simple. I'm scanning. I'm looking where the gaps are. I'm looking where the gaps are. Even while I'm moving, I'm looking where the gaps are. I'm looking at the gaps. I'm looking at the gaps. Okay, I'm right here, and I still see a gap right here. So immediately, all I do is attack it. Still see a gap. Still see a gap. Okay, yeah, I'm going to score it. Boom. That's immediately what's going in my head. Just letting the game come to me. It's easy money. Okay, now these guys come. Now, again, now this is an example of what not to do, because the reason I wanted to show y'all this one is because this is what y'all do more often than not, right? This is level one basketball. Now listen, that dude right there in the blue shorts is the low level. This is the level one from earlier. He comes down. Look? I'm just gonna let it run. I just want y'all to see this is because I want y'all to see from third person what it looks like when you're not playing high level basketball. He comes down. He's just going shaking and baking. We don't know what he's about to do next, and he shoots some crazy shot that didn't really have a chance. Now, with that being said, I tell you guys that I want you guys to look out for each other, and whenever you're on defense, you need to be thinking, how can I help these other guys guard their guys better? And then whenever you're on offense, what can I do to help the other four guys get a basket? Now listen, even though this guy is level one, I want you to look at me because right here I'm right here in this blue tank right here in front of the camera right now, right? I want y'all to realize that even though this guy's level one, I still put myself in a position to where it's useful because even though at this point right now I know he's not gonna pass, so I can't. So what I do instead of just sitting around and watching him, I make myself useful by pre-boxing out before I have to. So right now look at me, I'm already in a position. I got my guy boxed out and everything. All I did was walk. Now watch me the whole time. All I did was walk, step in front, do my work early, and now I'm already in a position to box out. And then whatever happened in this game, I can't remember, but it went out of bounds. And I'm sure we won though. And then I wanted y'all to see this play has nothing to do with me, right? But I wanted y'all to see what's happening right here. So they check the ball in, and you see the gaps right now. The gaps are in this right corner right here in front of the camera, and then that left corner over there on the opposite side of the camera, on the both corners. So those are the space, and then right here, obviously in the center of the court at the free throw line. These are the two gaps right here. So right now he decides to throw it to that this right side corner right here, and throw it over here to that space, because that's where it's going to make the defense move, and you see how it makes the defense move. Now, he also sees, as he's catching the ball, he knows that there's a corner right there that's open. Okay, so right now he's looking at that corner, he's looking at the free throw line, and he knows that he just occupied this space right here in the right corner. This dude in the gray right here that's right in front of the camera with the hat on, he's looking at that corner. He's just going to fill in over there. We're not a team. We haven't run no plays. We don't know each other, but he comes in, and still, because all he's doing is vacating and moving to an open space in that gap. He's going to that left corner. He walks into an opportunity. Like, the opportunities find him. This guy wasn't even that good of a player. He just walked into an opportunity because he knows how to space, and he knows how to move to gaps, and he got a layup out of it. Okay? And then now I left this one in because I want y'all to see an example of me not doing something I was supposed to do. Okay? Now you can see me. I'm right there in that opposite side corner right there from the camera. I'm in the blue tank top. So I want you to see that because I just stood there and didn't do anything like I was supposed to. Maybe I was tired. Maybe I was just being lazy this play or whatever. We ended up getting nothing out of it. So now we're here. Everybody's kind of stagnant. The dude with the ball, he doesn't really have any space. He tries to come back and forces up a shot because he doesn't see anything, see any openings, and that's because I didn't do what I was supposed to do. Like right here, right now, I should have either cut to the basket, or went to go set him a screen, or I should have went to the opposite corner just to move, just to move out of the way and make some action come, make the defense move. And like I said, we got forced to a bad shot on this one. On this one, I want y'all to see this is proactive basketball. So right now I'm in the far back right there. You can see me right there in that blue tank top on the right side, in the far left. I'm right next to that dude in the blue shirt, in the far corner right in front of the camera. Right now, the ball's being brought up the court by the dude in the green. He's dribbling up the court. Now, because I see that, I see the gaps. I see, everybody all the way pretty much anywhere in this three-point line right now. I see everybody's on a fast break trying to get back and scramble. So what I do is I delay running a little bit, and then I take off right here because I know there's going to be a gap right here, and opportunity just finds me because I'm in the gap. Boom. I'm in the gap. I didn't have to do any work. I didn't have to take a dribble. I didn't have to do nothing. Opportunities find you when you find the gaps. Find the gaps in the defense because that's where they got to move. And anytime they miscommunicate, bam, that's your shot every time. Let's see what happened on this one. This one, I'm going to let it play in real time real quick because I want y'all to see this is what I mean by just passing to gaps. Look, all we're doing, like I said, we're not a team. We don't have any plays. All we're doing is finding the gaps. That's all we're doing is finding the gaps. Okay, I'm going to let it play in real time. Look how good this ball movement is. Dude in the green cuts to the gap. Doesn't have anything. He goes. Dude in white cuts to the gap. Dude, he doesn't have anything. All right, cut to the gap. Got an open shot. Missed the shot right there, but we'll take it. That's an open shot. That's all you can hope for. Now, let me break it down a little bit. This dude right here, he sees the gap at the top of the key at the free throw line. He attacks it. This dude in the green, he sees that there's gaps here at this right corner right here in front of this camera. That's where he's going to. He's cutting to the basket. If an opportunity comes from it, he'll take it. If it doesn't, he doesn't. He's in a bad spot to shoot right now. His momentum's not going. So he realizes that's not going to be a good shot, so he keeps going. Keeps moving around. He's moving around to the gaps. There's just opening around the gap. Right now you can see me at the top of the key right there. I'm moving around to the gap because I'm open. I'm like, hey, I'm opening my mouth. I'm communicating. Now, what I want you to notice is that as soon as I say something, both those defenders in the gray, the dude in the Adidas that's in the middle of the paint and the dude right behind him that's in the gray, right behind him, both those guys' attention goes straight to us at the top of the key because I just brought attention to the top of the key. And now look at that dude in the white shirt in the opposite corner. I just created an opening for him simply by saying something. Okay, this dude again, he's dribbling to the gap again, and then you can see me even pointing right there. You can see me even pointing right there, like, hey, I just created an opening right there. Look for that gap right there. I'm helping him. Even he might even know it. I'm just doing it because it's helpful. This is called being a good teammate. I'm looking out for you guy. I'm looking out for this guy and making sure he can do his job the most efficiently. So he goes, passes that ball. No look. Okay. Now this dude, he catches the ball. He's like, okay, option level one player would just shoot it, which is fine in this case because he's open. But he's like, I know my options. I see that gap, this big gap in the paint. There's a whole bunch of space in his paint. He knows that getting into that gap and moving the defense is going to be more beneficial than him just jacking a shot for the guy who's closing out full force. So he goes, that defender goes out there, he pump fakes, he goes in, takes in that gap. Now, again, now look at him right here. He takes that time to look, turn his head and look to see what's happening in the gaps. He's looking for the gaps right now. You can see his head turning and looking. Me right now, because his dude is on the top side of him, guarding him in baseline, and then my dude came and helped. This dude right here in the all gray with the afro, that's right in front of the dude with the white. He came in to help, so I move into the gaps. He's looking for those gaps. He sees me in those gaps, and passes it right there to the gap where I'm at, right there. Good open shot. Can't really be mad at it. Boom. Wish we would have made it, but it is what it is. Okay. So now we come here, and this last one I wanted to show you just purely to show you what it is to really hustle on boards, and then show you how that contact finishing drill we do is used in game. So right now this dude shoots. I'm in the orange shirt right here. Yeah, he goes, it bricks. I'm not in a good position to box out. I'm being surrounded by this green shirt, the dude behind me, and the dude in the black hair at the free throw line. I'm being surrounded by three people on their team right now. I can't get to this rebound. I don't have a chance because I know there's more in me. I just jump up, slap it, and just try to keep the ball alive. I don't know what's gonna happen. I just make something happen. You just gotta make the defense move, make the offense react. You gotta be an initiator. And look, lucky enough, we get the ball back. We get another shot. We brick it. Hey, it is what it is. We just got two shots. Now we got the rebound again. We got three shots. I come here, get the ball in the corner. I pump fake. Now that I pump faked, I just created a gap right here that now I'm taking advantage of. That's the whole purpose of pump fakes is to create gaps. So now I come in here. I do the same thing. Put your shoulder into them, get tough finish, and then end one. So just so you can see it in real time, hustle. Just making stuff happen. I'm moving to gaps. I'm finding gaps right now. I know the shooting. I'm getting into a position to rebound. There's a gap in the corner. I go to the corner, pump fade. Gap in the paint. I go to the paint, hustle finish, boom. Okay. So I know that's a lot. I wanted to give you guys a lot of examples so you guys can really see it. I want you guys to look at this, just to kind of so you can kind of see in third person what it is I mean when I'm just saying stuff on the court or in practice or whatever. So if you guys have any questions, just let me know and I'll help you answer them. And yeah, appreciate y'all.